The parable of Lazarus and the rich man may have a very obvious and simple message, one that says we are to care for each other. But if we look more closely, there is a deeper message to it. This parable is unique in that it's the only parable where Jesus names one of his characters. Modern day scholars have said perhaps this is because the man Lazarus was an actual person at the time. But the fathers tell us Jesus names one of the characters because this parable is to be grounded in the reality of our lives. It has an immediacy. We are called not to care in some abstract theoretical way, but care for the people that God provides for us on a day-to-day basis. Our friends, our family, our work colleagues, our neighbours, the people God brings into our lives. Care for them, yes, maybe financially, maybe emotionally, maybe morally, but to care for them. And then the two men die. Rich and poor, they both die. And the rich man's torments, why did he receive such a punishment? We're not told that he committed any great evil. His sin was simply not to notice Lazarus. He doesn't see the suffering at his door. We are called not to ignore those people in need around us. We must not ignore. We must see, as the rich man did not, those in need. And 3 times the parable says that the rich man was buried, while Lazarus is carried by the angels to the bosom of Abraham to be with God. The rich man is buried, yes, in the ashes and the dust. But of course also, he is already buried. He buried himself in the material things of this world, in the pleasures of his life, in his ego. This parable says to all of us, we have to know whether we are living in a way that we are being carried by the angels to God, or whether we are burying ourselves in the material things of this world.